Guys, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys, good morning, good morning. Dumelang, 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 bontate. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Bonsoir, 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 bonsoir. Bonsoir à tous. Bonsoir, 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 bonsoir à tous. Dumelang, bontate, dumelang, 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 dumelang. Le dumediswa ke Retha-Billy Lelisa. Le dumediswa ke wa lona wa ka mehla Retha-Billy Lelisa. Je m'appelle Retha-Billy. Je m'appelle Retha-Billy. Le dumediswa ke wa lona wa ka mehla Retha-Billy Lelisa. Je m'appelle Retha-Billy. Je viens de Lesotho. Lebitso la ka ke Retha-Billy Lelisa ke tswa Lesotho. Je m'appelle Retha-Billy. Je viens de Lesotho. Je suis Mosotho ke Mosotho. Et j'habite ici. Et j'habite ici. Mais qui dula mona. Qui dula mona. J'habite ici. Qui dula mona. Qui dula mona. So, today I'm going to try and address this thing that's called a sense of entitlement. Today I want to address this thing that they call a sense of entitlement, guys. This is something that I believe is affecting a lot of relationships, be it social, be it professional, be it familial relationships. But I believe that this thing is affecting a lot of people. I believe that this thing is affecting a lot of people, you guys, to be honest. To be honest, I believe that this thing is affecting a lot of us in terms of what it results in. Because now, you guys, you can imagine me, imagine me, dun, 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 dun. Imagine me, dun, 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 dun. Imagine me. So we you guys, we are about to get into this. We are about to get into this. We are about to get into this, you guys. So we are about to get this, guys. I don't know why this is not happening for me. It's not happening for me. It's not happening for me. So you guys, we are here going live again on Facebook, you guys, as well. So that's what we are trying to do now, to try and see how it goes, guys, how it goes, how it goes. So you guys, we want to see how it goes. So we want to see how it goes. We want to see how it goes. We wanna see how this goes, how this goes, how this goes. Yeah, you guys. Hi. Includes you guys, includes. So you guys, we were trying to ne re leka gore re shebe gore na re ka be se bile re kenya marangrang a Facebook mo live yona ena le tla ntshwarele he empa he e bonala gore e ntlotse ka nnete e ntlotse ka nnete e bonahala e ntlotse. So you guys, let me end this one as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir à tous. I am your boy Retha-Billy Lelisa and ke tlo buisana le lona letsatsing la kajeno ka ditaba tseo ke lakaditseng gore ke bue ka tsona tse bitswang sense of entitlement. A sense of entitlement ke batla re hlalose re utlwe gore na re utlwe ka ke eng. A ke tlo hlalosa ke bala mantswe ya mamma. Bonsoir. No, it's bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour à tous, bonjour. Il fait froid, il fait froid, il fait froid. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Wa bata. Go ya tonya. A ke tsena ke puong weno but wa bata ka nnete it's cold you guys. So today ke batla ke re shebe fela ha khutshwanyane. Ntho ene bitswang a sense of entitlement you guys. Sense of entitlement e sentse dikamano tse ngata ka mohopolo wa ka le ka experience ya ka ya di-relationship tseo ke bileng ho tsona le tseo ke di observang le tseo ke di imaginang tseo ke di nahanang. So taba ena ya sense of entitlement e ka ba dangerous e ka ba kotsi kore ka Sesotho sense of entitlement e ka re ke ntho thweng motho ya etsang jwang e bana. Hey, sense of entitlement. Hey, everybody understands the word. Oh, I'm not able to find the right word in Sesotho how to define the sense of entitlement. It's an unjustifiable expectation. Yeah. Oh, so go sa tla thusa. Ke tebello e senyegengege e bileng e senang le mabaka a gona why motho a lebella ho etsuwa kapa ho etsetswa kapa ho etsa dintho tse itseng. So a sense of entitlement e kotsi blind. Kotsi. E etsa motho a relaxang fela, a dulang fela, a demandang, a lebelletse hore yena o tlo tla etsetswa. Kore lona le dule le hasele, yena ba dutse fela a lebelletse hore le tlo mo etsetsa. Ke sense of entitlement yone. So motho it's an unjustifiable expectation from someone of certain things from others, you know? It's not justifiable. You understand? I think I like the way I'm defining it. I'm not borrowing anybody's, I'm actually coining this myself to say it's an unjustifiable expectation by someone from or of others. No matter what, o lebelletse o re ka o etsa jena o re ka o mo jwetsa jena o lebelletse Je suis très fatigué, je suis très fatigué. Ke kgathetse haholo, I'm very tired. Mais il faut, il faut travailler. Mais je dois travailler, je dois continuer travailler, je dois continuer travailler. I'm trying to speak French. I said I'm very tired, but motho o tlameha ho sebetsa. Ya ba keta ke a kgutla ke re ke tlameha ho sebetsa. Il faut motho o tlameha ho sebetsa. Je dois travailler. Ke tlameha ho sebetsa, guys. So I studied a bit of French, you know. It was nice. French is beautiful. I would say French is my favorite language, maybe after English or maybe even before English. That's why I still have to go back to taking those my French lessons. Anybody who can hook me up with any online classes, maybe especially from Lesotho. I want to have a space for you guys on my podcast where you can teach people Sesotho. I mean, French in English, and French in Sesotho. So get a hold of me if you know someone who's been through the France Alice Francais, yeah, Alice Francais, yeah, I think so. So you guys, we are talking about we are today talking about the sense of entitlement. The sense of entitlement, you guys, sense of entitlement. So sense of entitlement, ke hlalositse hore ke tebello ya ditaba tse itseng ho tswa ho motho e mong tse senyekgenyekge tse sa hlaloseng le rona why motho a ka o lebella ntho e jwalo ka nnete, why. So ke yona ntho e etsahalang ka sense of entitlement, you guys. So ke na le podcast, ke motlotlo, ke na le podcast. Le tla bona ntse ke share ditaba tsa yona. Ke na le podcast. We are hosted by Podbean, so you guys can access and enjoy the professional podcast. And ke motlotlo ho ba podcaster, to be honest. Even YouTuber. Oh my God, I'm a YouTuber. I've got a YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber. YouTuber am I? Okay, so you guys, today let me just show you a sense of entitlement. And ke nahana e qala ha batho ntse ba le banyenyane. So a sense of entitlement is like this. When we are young, we don't do anything to bring any income in our families, but we have a sense of entitlement that will be taken care of. And that's very positive. So Ska, don't think a sense of entitlement is actually negative all the time. No, it's a positive one that I expect, and I have a sense of entitlement that my parents are going to take good care of me, and they're going to meet all my needs, supply all my needs. Like the song that says, "My God shall supply all your needs. My God shall supply all your needs according to his wishes in glory. According to his wishes in glory. My God shall supply all your needs. My God shall supply all your needs. Dun, 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 dun. My God shall supply all my needs. So when I depend on God, I also become like that child who has a sense of entitlement that God will supply. God will supply. But also God then comes back through his word to say faith without works is what? Is dead. Faith without works is what? Is dead faith. So you guys, today ke batla ho le qoqela pale ya ntho tse nketsahalletseng tseo batho ba nang le sense of entitlement. E nngwe ya tsona ke ya maobane. Ai khona la re imetsa sefapano la re imetsa. Sense of entitlement, kana. Oh no. Came on, guys, came on. Hey, you guys. La hopola kense episode timonana on my YouTube channel and as well as on my podcast, and I made reference to uh, my own family breakdown and my own marriage dissolution, like in ending up in divorce. And someone just comes to me yesterday. I have talked about this online. This person says, your, I've seen your, I've seen your statuses. And the statuses that I had at that time were of the link of my YouTube channel where I referred to my divorce. So this person would have started before time to when they realize that I'm posting my partner, and then they know that I had been with someone. They just write on my status, is this X? No, is this P? Oh, maybe not X. Is this P? I said, well, come on. But you know P, you know it's not P. Why are you asking a question like this? No, this person seems to have inside information about me, and they think I care that someone has told them something about me. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't literally fucking care who told you anything about me. I'm living my life, and I'm not about people telling you stories about me, and you think you can have such a sense of entitlement or over me. No. So the person, uh, then they go. And it's embarrassing because this person will be holding highest qualifications. You know what I mean? Like, and you didn't expect this from the person. And now the person says, uh, I've noticed that you were online when I saw you posting the statuses. Immediately I post, and then they look at the title of my status. They see it has something to do with divorce, then my own divorce. Then they ask me about my baby mama. Where is she? I said, no, you don't ask someone stuff like that. You wait for this person to tell you, especially after you say you have seen on another channel, on another platform. Why are you even asking me? Are you sensitive enough? Are you? So the person now, I tried to, okay, I picked the call, and then I was avoiding because the person had already started weeks and weeks ago to keep asking me every time I post my partner, and they would say, is this P? And I'm like, oh no, you can see this is not P. And now yesterday they have the cards, they collected all the cards, I think because now I've spoken out about my divorce. And now the person comes to me, and then they say, everything I ask, oh, are you able to do this and this? And then they say, uh, why don't you ask, and then they refer to the name of baby mama, to provide you such, if I'm looking for a certain contact number, and then they'll say, why don't you ask baby mama to provide you the, I'm like, what's happening here? So this person expects me to tell them, they have this sense of entitlement that I should tell them personally, separately, what I told you all, everybody on this platform about the fact that I got divorced. And then the person comes to me, and all they do is to make me uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. I try to change, oh my God, the topic. Mm, I try to redirect. Yeah, the right terminology is there. I try to redirect. Oh no, they keep chasing me until I lost it. I said, no, stop it. Stop. And then they get offended. because now I stopped them. I said, please note, I'm not happy that you keep asking me something that you see I don't want to talk about. Where is your emotional intelligence? I asked this question, and the person thinks I'm being disrespectful. Who is disrespectful between the two of us? Am I being disrespectful for bringing this person to order to say no? And actually, I became direct now when they don't stop and they argue about it. They say, no, you are being unfair to me. I say, about what? Stop. I'm not comfortable with you asking me this. I will tell my friends about my divorce. I will choose who I want to tell. And even my friends, they shouldn't have a sense of entitlement. Some of the friends, I won't tell them. I have my reasons. And also, I know I've seen by their reactions, they have that sense of entitlement and they're going to go. Otherwise, to me, oh, I don't give a fuck whether or not they relate with me because they believe I owed them an explanation of my situation with my baby mama. No, no. So the where do you get the sense of entitlement, you guys? To say in your mind when you have already concluded that somebody must tell you this. No, you should tell me that they are divorced or they are even considering divorce. No, why? Who are you? Why do you people have such a high sense of entitlement to the effect that you are ready to lose the relationships that you may have had? Why? Just because, oh my God, oh no, this is not good. It's not looking good, guys, to have such a sense of entitlement. And now, this other person, there I am yesterday. I don't know what was with people yesterday. I'm in the recruitment business, and some of my students in Lesotho, in South Africa, are struggling to get the Duolingo. They are afraid. I think maybe they're not confident. I'm not saying they're struggling. I would say maybe the right word would be just to be not so confident about it. And they're asking me, how can I support it? Then I said, okay. I didn't write, during my time when I came to college here in Ireland, I didn't write the Duolingo, but I went straight for IELTS and eyelids. And then I attempted the first time, I failed by zero point 0.5. And then the second time, that's when I passed it because I was required to have a 6 points. And then I had 5.5 first time I failed. And then I gathered this time five, no, six. And then I made it. That's how I got admitted into University of Galway to do my Master of Arts in Child, Youth and Community. So now this other person, here I am now because I'm in the recruitment business for college as well as for employment. Although for employment, I'm yet to come and talk to you about that once I'm done with the logistics. So now this person, I call them and then they are in church, but they pick the phone and they say, I'm not able to talk. I say, why don't you go outside now so that we can talk, so that you can know why I'm calling you? They said no. And then I'm like, oh my God, this person, I said, I want to share an opportunity with you. She says, after 22 minutes, I'm like, oh my God. So for the 22 minutes, I'll just be sleeping here or dozing off here. You know what I mean? So a sense of entitlement. This person had a sense of entitlement that after their church service, I will call them. Why? I know I didn't, and I offered someone in Botswana the same opportunity I was going to offer that person. I offered someone the same opportunity I was going to offer that person to someone in Ladybrand. So you guys, time is money, and an opportunity is heaven because, oh my gosh, you know. So you guys, a sense of entitlement. When you miss your opportune time, you might not get it again. That chance, that opportunity that you got there and you missed it, you might not be able to regain it. I'm saying just a maybe, you guys. Just a maybe. Just a little maybe, you guys. So, the sense of entitlement, guys. But then sense of entitlement. We will try to go on today and finish off what we didn't finish, you guys, when we were discussing about when we were discussing about separation and how divorce is affecting and impacting on children. I want to complete this. Remember, I said I hold Master of Arts in Child, Youth, and Community, and that makes me a three-in-one expert. Hoo-hoo-hoo. A three-in-one expert. A three-in-one expert. Hey, a three-in-one expert. Hey, a three-in-one expert. A three-in-one expert. Hey, a three-in-one expert. So that makes me a three-in-one expert, you guys. A three-in-one expert, you guys. A three-in-one expert, you guys. A three-in-one expert. That's what that makes me, you guys, to become a three-in-one expert. So now I would say it's quite important for me now at this stage to kind of move, move. I want you to move, move, crashing into me. Who knows the song? I want you to move, 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 move. I want you to move, move, crashing into me. So that was Kaya Mtetra. Kaya Mtetra. Yeah, that was Kaya Mtetra. Kaya Mtetra saying, I want you to move, flashing into me. So you guys, now I'm not gonna be long about this one on issues affecting on the impact of divorce. Yeah. So you guys, I'm gonna share. I've prepared something for you, just a little something here for you about the impact of divorce. So divorce, you guys, you see, uh, divorce, divorce does not only impact on children; it also impacts on the people that are divorcing. So divorce, for instance, divorce can be associated with a lot of stigma, you guys, and you see a lot of times we become divorce shy because we are being divorced, and then we become shy. We withdraw from social interactions, and you don't feel confident anymore. You don't want people to know that you are being divorced or something like that. But it's happening that you're getting divorced, to be honest. Unfortunately, you are getting divorced, whether or not you like it. Marriage is a contract, so it gives both parties the right to terminate. They are terminating you, they terminated me. Currently, they terminated me. So, divorce and stigma. Marriage remains, you guys, a core institution in Ireland, and evidence of disappointment in parents of children is one of the stigmas that is coming along in Ireland, because marriage um, remains a core institution in Ireland. So everyone who gets divorced, they get the stigma of losing one of the core institutions, you know. So evidence of disappointment in parents of children in unsuccessful marriage, concern about economic problems as well. So because of the uncertainties of economic effects of when parents now separate, because now there used to be two incomes, now there's going to be one, and so it's one of the areas in which divorce impacts on our lives. So unsuccessful in marriage, people feel like when they end and they stop, it's because they would have failed in their marriage. And of course, it would have failed because if it didn't fail, it should have continued and have been enjoyable at the same time to both parties, not to one party, but to both parties. So schools, professional networks, and stigmatization can occur within this sectors, when you are when you are in school, you are a teacher or you are a student, they know that you are divorced. You will see sometimes that the way that everybody is looking at you. So that's what divorce can do. So you guys, now looking at the impact of divorce, although there are risks and stresses are associated with divorce, you guys, long-term outcomes for children can be positive. Children in high conflict homes are negatively affected by such relationships. So this is applicable to children in high conflict homes, are negatively affected by such relationships. And so where there are high conflict, so children are being negatively impacted. But the stresses associated with divorce, long-term outcomes for children can be positive. I don't know what this refers to, and the research shows that domestic conflict, which damages children's emotional welfare, outweighs the effect of being brought up by one rather than two parents. So, according to these writers, they believe that research shows that conflict, which damages children's emotional welfare, outweighs the effect of being brought up by one rather than two parents. So the impact of divorce appears to be quite resilient at coping with their parents' divorce. So children uh, appear to be quite resilient at coping with their parents' divorce, but actually they are not. So it's very sad for children because now they have to be strong for this other parent who lives with them when they are not able to get access to the other parent who does not live with them. So they have to be their strength, and the bank, the power bank of strength of the parent is expected to be the children now. Imagine, just imagine. And also now, you guys, research has also shown that many of the problems found in children post divorce were present prior to the divorce. So that means another observation was that some of the issues that the children presented with after divorce, they already had them before the divorce. But such emotional, psychological, social, and economic activities cannot be deemed to be a consequence of the divorce and rather reflect the emotional impact of the conflict. Yeah, the impact of divorce. Yeah. So it means there's less control with one parent. When the divorce comes in on children, the loss of contact with one parent, absolutely, loss of contact, not because the other parent does not like, because of the divorcing partner who now happens to be likely to be living with the children, and then they make the other divorced parent to suffer. And I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. So this parent is typically the non-resident parent, the one who suffers. Usually the father, increasingly, oh, I like it for this statistics. Usually the father, and I am the father in this instance, increasingly parents share legal custody after divorce. Up to 90% of children live primarily with mothers. Oh my God. This is something else. Imagine, you guys, imagine. Just imagine to get that. This is done mostly by women. It is acknowledged that children do better when they are able to maintain meaningful relationships with both parents. Yeah, it was obvious, not to be honest. It was always going to be obvious. And yeah, so research decreasing frequency, which fathers see their children following a divorce. Yeah, yeah. So the research is decreasing frequently, which fathers see their children following divorce. Yeah. So a successful divorce, guys, successful divorce. There is such a term as a successful divorce, you guys, and this is according to Johnston and others in 2009. They say the adults are able to work through their anger, disappointment, and loss in a timely manner and terminate their spousal relationship with one another legally and emotionally, while at the same time retaining or rebuilding the parental alliance and commitment to their children. Yeah, so you guys, I think I have now covered the things about divorce, what it does, to be honest. Um, so here is to a few tips about post separation, positive relationships between fathers and mothers, high socioeconomic status. You remember when they were together, like, oh my God. So they lose the one of the sources of finances. So post separation, it means positive relationships between fathers and mothers, high socioeconomic because they stop fighting a lot when they're not together anymore. Proximity and residency with one or both their children. That's okay. Neither parent will have a new partner. Children will stay at their father's home regularly. And children will also have a good relationship with their mother. Oh yes, parents will take will talk regularly with each other. Oh yes. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. That's I wanted to share for today, and just an update regarding recruitment of students to come and study with Holmes Institute Dublin to do Bachelor of Business and get an advanced entry of Bachelor honors in business administration, and then qualify for a master of science in strategic information systems. If you want all of this information, contact me or my team at +353 87 282 9628. I will repeat it again. So that's +353 87 282 9628. Thank you very much and good morning. Bye bye. I love you guys. I love you.